syllabus. Welcome to the striking section for the yellow belt syllabus. Before we begin and go into the techniques, I would just like to reiterate a point regarding sport kumite and the striking sections of the syllabus. Sport kumite is a sport, therefore there are very strict rules and criteria in order to score. Whereas striking, I want you to think of it more as a real life situation, things that will be taken from the kata and the bunkai that we want to now practice using on and something we can use to hit harder on, so we can really train how to strike our techniques that we practice. When doing sport kumite, we're only there for the touch, and we use a very limited set of techniques. Whereas with the striking section, we're going to just change things up to try and make it more real and more impactful for ourselves. So, with that being said, let's start. My guard is going to be nice and high, higher than it would for sport kumite. My stance is going to be shorter. I'm going to be working close range. The first move from this list is going to be Arakan. So this is our back fist strike. So from this distance with the bag, I'm going to come up and strike Jordan to the side of the face. Notice when I start, my hand is flat, and then it twists, so I can hit the back of my hand here. So that allows to have more kime. Notice that rather than leaning to do it, I shift and come back. I move in and move out. This technique is usually done from the leading hand of your front leg here. And come back. The next move we have is Jordan Shito Uchi. So this will be with our backhand, our reverse hand now. It's going to come round and strike. So this can be Jordan. Usually it's Jordan. It's a Jordan Shito Uchi. So we're going to go to the side of the face. Notice how my other hand comes out still, quite intuitively, just like how we practiced when we were doing the basics. So even in this fighting position, I could be moving a guard out the way with this hand to clear the way for my striking hand. I could be putting my arm in the face of my opponent so they reduces visibility, allowing me to strike. It could also even be a block before a strike, so it has a lot of uses there. So I want you to, even still in this situation, work using two hands like this, rather than making just a one-handed strike. That leaves you open to a lot of things, but working with the arm up here, you're guarded. The next strike is going to be Moashi MP. So this is going to be even closer strike. In my stance, I need to move in, and I'm going to grab my evil twin's head height. So at the back of their head. Then I'm going to twist my body round, and the elbow follows, and come round, and then reset. Find my distance again, move, and strike. Now, if you are here and you might be leaning like this, you end up placing your elbow on the side here. That's not good enough. You need to get close enough so you can twist the body, the hips, the shoulders, the arm into your target. That shows that you understand fully the uses of this technique and how to use your body with it. The next technique we have is Hizageri. So with this one, we will be going close. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to put my two hands on it, like this, to show that I have grabbed and made contact. And then from here, I'm going to lift and strike. Unfortunately, the bag doesn't behave like a human. That's one of the limitations of using this. But I can practice my aim and striking, actually getting my knee up. So guard goes out and then come back. Out. Notice how when I go to grab, my body's now facing my target. I'm not on the side. Then I'm going to lift knee, try and let it drive forward. We mentioned this in the Kion section, how people might just lift their knee up and it won't hit anything. We want to try and drive it there with our hips. The last one is going to be Oroshi Urakanuchi. So this is what we see just before the Kiai in Heian Yondan. So from here, from my guard, I would feel most naturally use my reverse hand to raise and strike down. That way I could add my hips into it when I strike. You can also use your front hand, is also fine. Like this, good. Notice again how I use my two hands. I don't want to just drop my arms and do one strike. Even when I'm moving, I'm checking my distance here, blocking, covering, whatever it needs to be to allow this strike to work. So it's really important that when you're hitting this, especially something that's like vertical, because no human is perfectly vertical like this, that you just catch it in the right area. Like if I end up hitting it at too much of an angle, that's how I'm going to bend up my wrist. So I just want to aim it so there. This doesn't cause like injury to my wrist. So rather than like thinking there and then bending it, I'm going to think flat for this exercise and come back. Notice how after every technique, I'm moving, I come back, I'm ready for the next one. My guard's ready, my stance is ready to do whatever I want.